Hi everyone, it's Kevin here and I'm joined by Milo today. Can you say hello, Milo?
Hi.
So there's a lot of financial books out there designed to help keep you financially savvy, and what I thought I'd do is just share my top 5 books that I've read from a financial planning perspective. So the first one is a classic book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. It sold 35 million copies and it's really insightful in terms of it just shows how mindsets can influence the way that we build wealth and the way that we view money. The second one is a book called The Behaviour Gap by Carl Richards, and I like this book so much that I actually joined Carl Richards' fellowship and went on his course, on his academy, and it's just really interesting how it talks about the fact that investments in themselves actually do well in the longer term, but investors tend not to do very well because of poor behaviour, and it's trying to be quite educational about that. The third one is one called The Number. And this is really interesting because it talks about how we figure out how much money we need, so what your magic number is to be able to do the things you want to do for the rest of your life. And then the fourth one is, that's yours, isn't it, Miley? The fourth one is the 100-year life, and this is really interesting because it talks about the statistics were back in 1914. If you were born in 1914, you had a 1 in 100 chance of making it to 100 years old. If you were born in 2014, you had a 50% chance of making it to 100 years old. So the challenge is, how do we make sure we've got enough money to do the things we want to do without running out before we die, basically. And then the last one, but by far my favourite book, is this one called Save Your Acorns. It's by our very own Rob Gardner, and this is also Milo's favourite book, isn't it? And it talks about some little monkeys that basically eat all their acorns as soon as they get them, and then it talks about some much cleverer or wiser squirrels who basically put their acorns away and they turn into oak trees. So that's a really good story. So I hope that you found that useful, and see you soon. So bye, Milo.